I'm currently standing on Ashland where a string of break-ins have happened throughout the neighborhood. One in particular, the house that I'm standing in front of, 1013 Ashland, was broken into just days ago over the Thanksgiving holiday, where victims say the offender walked in right through an unlatched window.
We think that they got in through one of our windows, which is, I'm so forgetful and I always forget my keys. And there's one window that I leave unlocked that I crawl through. And it's in the front of the house, so I was thinking maybe they saw me crawling through there and that's how they got in.
Ashland Avenue is located just over a half mile from Ball State University and has seen a number of break-ins over the last few weeks. Police say 3 break-ins have been reported and an estimated $2,000 worth of items have been taken. Marcel Curtis, a manager of over 150 properties in Muncie, says an abnormal amount of crime has been happening to their homes closer to campus.
C&M Property Management, this is Marcel. How may I help you? Most of the crime that's happened has been over break or over the holidays. And we do most of our leasing before then. So filling the homes hasn't been an issue, and it's not widely publicized, I guess, the amount of crime that happens at Ball State. So it's mainly hearsay amongst students.
Curtis says that 2 of the houses her company manages were broken into just this past holiday alone. Rhonda Clark, who is a captain for the Ball State University Police Department, said nothing has changed since the news of break-ins closer to campus. They still make their normal round.
Well, I think depending on what, if there's been a problem or if we're made aware of an area that's going to be vacant, we don't always know which students are here and which students are not. So we kind of try to stay consistent and do it all the time. And kind of remind the students, before they go away that things need to be locked up. They need to limit the opportunities that someone would have to get in and not leave things, there that are of value that they can easily take with them.
They took one of my picture frames, those right here, and they put it in here, which was so weird. Before it happened, I was like, oh, that would never happen to me. Why would they want to break into my house? Obviously, I thought if they walked in the front door, they'd see how dirty our house was and be like, oh, never mind. But once it kind of happens to you, it becomes more surreal that, if I would have been in the house, what would have happened?
Watkins says they kicked in their bedroom door and stole over $600 worth of property.
As obvious as it sounds, lock your doors, lock your windows. We had been so bad we obviously locked them over break, but I'd leave for class and I'd forget to take my keys and I would just leave the door unlocked, and it's just so easy for someone to walk in.
Keeping windows closed on cars and valuables out of sight are 2 things experts say can lower your chance of being a victim. One thing Watkins recommended was taking Greek letters or anything that might not make your home look residential. For News 221, I'm Christopher Glotzbach.